Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Man, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let's get into our email. See what we got going on. Let's do this repair right here. It says, do you work with computers? I need you to repair something. Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. It just went pop. I promise I didn't do anything. Ooh, it went pop. That's bad. I'd like it to be done in 9 days. My kid's been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Looks a bit bland in there. Some braided pink cables might make it look nicer. Yeah, it might. It might indeed. So a budget of $900 to diagnose and fix. We'll figure out what's wrong with it. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's do this next one here. It says, can you help me out with something? I need a new PC. Got to hit 11,502 in benchmarks. I need this pretty soon. 8 days at the latest. An AO water cooler. Give me some headroom for overclocking later on. Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff. Have you heard of Ryzen Tech? They're meant to be pretty good. So budget of $3,750. Get a 3D Mark score of 11,502. I think we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Well, let's do this one because it's due tomorrow. It says, hey, build me a PC. I need a new rig. I'm a bit obsessed with performance. Does 16,027 sound reasonable for a benchmark score? Gotta have it by tomorrow, too. Dual GPUs for this, please. I read that AMD parts are really good. Heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. No, sir. We do not put used parts in PCs unless they're requested or unless we're selling them on PC Bay. But not in customers' rigs. Never, never, never. So a budget of $4,750. Get a 3D Mark score of 16,027 with dual graphics cards. Let's make that happen for him. Let's accept that one. All right, let's get the shop open. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put in the shopping cart for this build right here, and I will be right back. All right, for this build, we're going to go with the Asus Prime X470 Pro, a Ryzen 9 3900X GamerStorm Captain 360mm AIO water cooler, 4 sticks of Corsair Vengeance, 8 gig, 3600 megahertz, 2 Asus ROG Strix RTX 2080 Ti's, 2 terabyte M.2 drive, 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda 1500 watt power supply, 7 in-wind Polaris RGB fans. We're going to put all that in the Lee & Lee 011D XL in white. All right. All right. Lots of stuff. All right. For this next one, get a benchmark score of 11,502. I'm going to step away and get some parts put in the cart for this build, and I will be right back. All right, for this next build, we're going to do the ASRock Z390M Pro 4 and i9 9900KS, a Ryzen Tech EOS 240mm AIO water cooler, 4 sticks of Patriot Viper RGB 8 gig, 3200 megahertz, 2 EVGA RTX 2070 Supers, a 2 terabyte hard drive, 512 gig M.2 drive, 850 watt Thermaltake power supply. We're going to put all that in the Ryzen Tech Payne. I think that's how you say that. Payne M. It's the smaller version of that case. All right. Is there anything we need to order for this? It went pop. We don't know what's wrong with it. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out together. Let's do next day delivery. Let's buy all of this now. Let's go end our day. We can get in everything and get to work. Okay. Here's all our stuff. Oh, this must be something from PC Bay. Let's grab this repair. There's a big old cooler on that thing. Let's get these cases put around where they belong. And then let's get Post-it notes and get them with the right people. So this one goes with this build. And Terry Singh goes with that build. Before we start building, let's see if we can figure out what the devil is wrong with this PC. The power on, no juice. No juice at all. Let's see if it's the power supply. Need to unplug all. Oops, that was the other side of the case, I believe. That was a misclick. I think we need to replace these cables. I think he said he wanted pink cables anyway. Power supply is not broken. Must be maybe the motherboard. Let's get this cooler off of here. Geez, can't pick anything. Everything just wants to light up. Let's get this graphics card out of here. RAM. Let's get this CPU out of our way. We get this motherboard out now. We'll take a look and see if that is indeed what is broken. Boom, broken. Should we check everything else? Should we check the CPU? Looks fine. Cooling looks fine. RAM is fine. Graphics card's fine. It was a little underpowered for that particular CPU, but hey, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Should we check? Should we check this hard drive? I feel like we should. It's fine. Let's put that back in. Let's go get him one of these motherboards. What the heck was that thing? Wasn't even paying attention. I know it was Asus. The Rampage. The Rampage Apex. Let's get one of those ordered. Well, let's see, motherboards. Rampage. Oops. Help if I could spell Rampage Apex. Let's go ahead and buy this. Let's go ahead and get it in. Same day delivery. All those boxes for one motherboard. All right. Let's get our $19 for the broken one. Let's get the new non-broken one installed. Get this thing ready. He had his RAM over here, if I remember right. We'll put it back in the same spot he had it in. Let's get their CPU back in. And the RAM. Thermal paste. And their cooler. Thing's got a massive fan on it. All right, and their graphics card. There we go. Let me double check. I just want to make sure. Some braided pink cables might make it look nicer. Do I have braided pink cables? That's the question. Ribbon braided. Yeah, that's braided. Let's get everything cabled up. Then we'll see if this thing powers on. Whoops. That was the power button, not the front panel connector. We have juice. Let's hop into the BIOS real quick. Let's turn their XMP on. Oh, good. There we go. And they've only got the one hard drive. There we go. I think he said he was getting some weird pop-ups, so let's go ahead, grab a USB drive. We can get our virus scanner on here and see what the heck they've got in terms of viruses. Viruses 296, not the most I've ever seen. Probably enough to be annoying, that's for sure. I think we're good to go though. Let's get this case put back together. We can get this thing out in the hallway and get started on our first build. It's a nice looking PC. Very, very nice. Let's get this case taken apart. All two pieces of it that need to come off. There we go. There we go. Let's get our motherboard in the ASRock Z390M Pro 4. There we go. Let's get this thing ready for a CPU, RAM. And, oh, I guess we don't have a shroud for an M.2 drive, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got the 9900 KS going in here. Get that installed. We've also got 4 sticks of RAM. It's this Patriot Viper, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Whoa, I've got some used ones. This RAM looks so cool. The Viper on top. Let's get some thermal paste. Let's also go ahead and grab our storage. This thing's getting a ADATA Spectrix 512 gig M.2 drive. Let's put it up here so we can see it because it lights up. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get our 2 terabyte hard drive on here. There we go. And while we're on this side, let's go ahead and put our power supply in. We've got the Thermaltake Smart Pro RGB 850 watt power supply. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's get some CPU cooling. Got this Ryzen Tech EOS 240. It's right there. Right there. And then we've got graphics cards. Got 2 of these EVGA RTX 2070 Supers. The big 3-slot wide beasts. Oh, I've got a used one. Let's not grab that. Thing hangs down below the case, but it fits, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Let's cable this thing up. Let's see. Maybe some white and cyan. I think that might look nice. I think these EVGA cards light up kind of cyan, if I remember right. Let's hope I'm right. Get everything cabled up. And then let's go ahead and put this PSU shroud on, just so I don't forget to do it later. Grab a USB drive. I think we can power this on. We're definitely going to have to change some colors. But let's hop into the BIOS first. Make sure our XMP's on. Let's make sure we are booting from our M.2 drive. We can go ahead and let the OS install. Let's get the lighting app on and 3D Mark, because we need to run a 3D Mark test on this. Okay, first things first. Yep, these EVGAs light up sort of a cyan. Well, let's go ahead and change their color. Next, I'm going to get 3D Mark running. We've got to get a score of 11,502 or higher. As soon as I have a score, I'll come right back and show you. There it is, 13,194. Definitely beat that 11,502 they were looking for. We'll get that out of our way. Look at that. That is beautiful. What a nice looking PC. But do say so myself. Let's get this side panel on. Man, I gotta get some custom cables for my personal build. They look so nice. So very nice. Let's get this thing out in the hall. We can get started on this next build. Let's get this case taken apart. If I remember right, this case always makes my game get laggy. So I will apologize ahead of time if it gets a little laggy while we're making this build. But let's get our motherboard in. We've got this Asus Prime X470 Pro. We'll get that installed. There we go. Get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. It is getting 4 sticks of RAM. Let's get the processor first. We've got the Ryzen 9 3900X. Let's get that installed. And then we'll grab our RAM. We've got 4 sticks of Corsair Vengeance Pro. What the heck? Thought I was seeing 5 sticks for a minute. Thought I ordered too many. Get all those installed. Let's get some of these out of our way while we're at it. We got 2 graphics cards going in here. But before we do that, we need to get some storage installed. Got this Patriot Viper 2 terabyte M.2 drive. Where will this thing? Here we go. Right here. And then we've also got a hard drive, which I believe it goes over here. May as well get that in. Got the 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. Let's go ahead and get that little bay cover back on so we don't have to worry about it later. We got to get some of these out of the way, though. We've got an AIO water cooler going in here. So let's get thermal paste on that CPU. And we can grab our AIO. It's the GamerStorm Captain 360mm AIO water cooler in white. Already looking nice. Already. Alright, I think this is maybe what causes some frame drops is all these fans, but I'm going to go ahead and get them installed now. We've got 7 of these InWind Polaris RGB fans. Zip through these. We've got one going here at the back. We've got 3 going in the top. This thing's going to be like a wind tunnel inside with all these fans. But hopefully a nice, cool computer. There we go. Not laggy yet. Maybe it's once we get all the cables connected. I don't know. I haven't figured out what causes it. Well, let's go ahead. Let's grab our power supply. We've got this 1500 watt Silverstone to power this monster. And then let's grab graphics cards. We've got 2 of the Asus ROG Strix 2080 Ti's. If it'll let me install it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now it's starting to look like something. I think we're ready to cable this up. Let's see. What are we going to do for cable colors? Maybe we'll just do some white. Just sleeved. Yeah, these. That's nice. Let's get everything cabled up, including all these fans. Front panel connector, we've got 3 more fans. Starting to get a little laggy. Just a little bit. Just a bit. You may be able to see it. You may not. Hopefully not. Alright, let's power this thing on. We definitely have to change some colors. First, let's hop into the BIOS. Make sure our XMP is on. Make sure we're booting from that M.2 drive. We'll let this thing install the OS. Ooh, that's nice and fast. Get the lighting app. Let's get 3D Mark. Let's do this purple color. And then we need a 3D Mark score of 16,027. So I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, which hopefully beats that, I'll come right back and show you. There it is, 17,874. We needed 16,027. So we definitely beat that. Let's finish getting this case put back together. Then we'll take a quick look at this thing. Try not to move it around too much because this is a laggy case. As soon as I get stuff put in it. But it's such a nice looking case. Such a nice looking case. Look at that. I think it looks great. Love that white and purple. Let's get this thing out in the hall though. We'll let the owner deal with the lag. Let the owner deal with the lag. What is this? Go to PC. Did I forget to put something on this? Incomplete case. Huh? Huh? PSU shroud. Did I take that off? Oh, maybe that's what I took off when I accidentally clicked. Ah. Okay. Why didn't you guys say something? Doing stupid things, clicking things. Oh, well, we fixed it now. Let's go ahead and collect that one. 5 stars, I will take that. Let's do this next one here. Come on, 5 stars. Now we're talking. One more 5-star. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got more emails. Got some daily deals. Speaking of daily deals, let's check on our sales. We've got 3 days left. We're up to 1166, 1769, and 2539. If you didn't see the episode where we built these to make some money, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. Be sure to wash your hands. And I will see you in the next episode.